Hi everyone, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Look at what your opponents are doing. And so this is an interesting one with respect to career, personal life, and growth. And you think, all right, what is it that I can look at in my community that my competitors are doing that I can do that they aren't doing? And that is a great self-care idea of how you can build your business, try to build connection with other people, try to build this connection with others in your community that you are worth something, someone that can make a difference because you're aware of a need, but your competitors are just doing maybe a little more or a little less than what they could be doing to connect with the people who need services. And so you think, all right, what can we talk about today on my channel? What can we address that is so not spoken about every now and then? And you're starting to think outside the box. Think about, okay, if my competitors are going to do reels all the time, okay, they could do reels all the time and be over the media of some kind, all right, but are you actually going to go out there and talk to people? See, are you brave enough to talk to people to get your business going? Are you brave enough to face the rejections, the criticisms, and to go beyond what people think? Oh, okay, yeah, you guys are just all salespeople. You guys are all people that are in health, whatever, social work, that you just trying to provide me services. We don't need them. Just go away. But you see, once you get past all that negativity, once you get past the fear of rejection and you're able to move forward, you can find peace. And it's also wonderful when you have the supporting systems, faith, family, friends, husband, wives, kids, to help you move forward. But more importantly, when you are down and your back is to the wall and the chips are no longer in your favor, right? And you have to have that bit of a risk, kind of an idea of, I will take the gamble, I will move forward now, I will make sure that to do that progressive idea, I have to give myself a shot and give myself the opportunity to fail. But you have to give yourself that permission to do so. And when you feel the pain, when you feel the remorse, when you feel that others are not rooting for you and you got to take care of everything you have to do and you're still going against the popular ideas, have trust in God in those moments. He's the one that can help you when you feel so alone, trying to conquer the world in so many ways. But when you have that connection with God, don't sever it through selfish idea or these ideas of false illusions of power, etc., because the human mind wants to always destroy other people. So always keep in mind, when you look at your competitors, looking at what they do in your community, I would argue the selfless mind is the more powerful one. And whenever people are feeling that there is this, new character in you, that they're like, wow, okay, I did not realize you had that potential. Where did that come from? That comes from preparation, from prayer, from active listening, to really going behind the scenes and working on yourself, looking at, where can I see myself in the mirror? Do I know my product? Do I know what I'm offering in my services? Do I take care of myself? Am I healthy? Am I doing all these things to make sure that I'm moving forward so that way I'm not slacking behind? And am I taking care of my health, my family, my friends, my business, right? When you know you're taking care of everything, doing your best in all these regards, and you're giving your best, and now you want to go to the next step, but you know this is going to be a crucial moment, taking a gamble, giving yourself that permission is so rewarding. And when you actually succeed and you're like, yes, that was wonderful. I'm glad I gave myself the opportunity to fail and to prove other people wrong. To prove my competitors wrong when I said, hey, maybe I will go for this business. Maybe I will try to become some sort of counselor. Maybe I will try to advance my life with other certifications and services, right? Or talk with other people. And those were wonderful accomplishments, but most importantly, even getting the channel going was very fun. Talking with you and the audience has been a pleasure and a joy. And to think that, okay, where we are now over 2 years, or we're about to hit the 2-year mark in about 4 months. Maybe that's a little too early to celebrate. But the idea here is the channel will continue to grow so long as I keep pushing myself to keep posting each day, to not give up on myself, the promise that I want to fulfill for every day for each one of you, and that I want to share some videos and ideas, and that's a wonderful thing. And do I have to be the most popular? No. Is that okay for everybody? Yeah. It's all right just going to the next day, the next step. I will survive today so that way tomorrow I give myself the opportunity to succeed. And when you win big in some unexpected way, even when it's a surprise, that's wonderful. That is a blessing. It feels good knowing that you can give yourself that opportunity, knowing that you can look behind and say, wow, I'm glad I did not give up on myself and that I continued forward when it felt like it was just so long of a journey. And then when you look at your journey, maybe, yeah, it's been taking you many, many steps, many days to get things moving forward. But that's the awesome feeling you get when you look at your progress. Progress is beautiful. And your competitors, eventually, when you catch that they've been a little lax in some way, when you can catch that they're getting lazy, and now you can go past them and say, okay, I see on the journey they've kind of taken a step back. Let me push forward. Let me get past them. Let me go out and actually talk to business people. Let me talk to families. Let me actually sell what I need to do, my products, to the families and people who need that kind of service. Let me talk to people, use the media, etc. Let me post a business ad. Let me do things where I can teach people some certain things and abilities that they can do in the community. And I can give them my opportunity of just being present for them through my calendar, right? And so even when you look at my in the descriptions, even in my videos, you can see the Calendly links, and you're thinking, okay, at least the opportunity is there for you who want to take it too. But it's always making that yes. And when you make a yes to overcome yourself, and you then are freeing yourself to overcome your opponents, that is a wonderful feeling. So say yes to yourself, so that way you can surpass your opponent, and you will find freedom knowing that you went past the laziness of others, and you pushed over your own laziness to become something great. Things to consider. All right, everyone, I hope this one finds you well today. Look at what the people are doing around you. Look at how you can always improve. And when you catch the laziness of others and you can go and pass them, that should feel great when you surpass them in some way. You're doing the right work, you're doing good things, and you don't have to give up on yourself. And you can recall, hey, I went through all those bad, negative moments of the past just for these moments to celebrate. These were wonderful moments and they were worthwhile. I'm glad I'm here to celebrate right now. It feels great. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I cannot complain. Just a wonderful time. All right, everyone. Hope this one finds you well. Take care. Have a good one.